Hi, my name is Matt, and this is Gollum. And in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you how Gollum from The Lord of the Rings will help you make big commissions of $1,000, $3,000, or $5,000. Even if you've never made a single commission online before, I'll show you how to do this without an email list, without coding or building websites, and without any experience. Now don't worry, this isn't some push button software or secret traffic hack. This is a real business that has paid out over $5.2 million in commissions to people like you from all over the world in the last 12 months alone. And in just a few minutes, I'll reveal how you can join this growing community of people who've gained their financial freedom from the rat race. But first, I have to warn you. In this video, I reveal a lot about how my business works and share strategies for making money online that other people have paid me thousands of dollars to learn. So to be fair to those people, I'm only going to leave this video up for a very limited time. So this literally could be your only chance to see this video all the way through. And if you think you have something better to do than watch this video, you're either A, completely happy taking orders from your boss, maybe working for a paycheck that buys you less and less and having absolutely no job security, or B, you're already making millions of dollars online. But if you want to create a full-time income working part-time, to be able to walk into your boss's office and quit that job, to have the freedom to work from home, Starbucks, or while traveling around the world, then stick around. This is for you. But first, in order for you to understand how this works, you need to know how it all got started. So I'm going to tell you a short story. This is the story about how my Gollum-like obsession, I guess you could call it, with a certain ring turned me into a multi-millionaire and put me at the helm of the fastest growing company in the home business niche in the entire world. Let's start right at the beginning. Again, my name's Matt Lloyd. When I first started out, I was a university student, Perth, Australia, barely making $600 a week mowing lawns and trying online marketing on the side. I was just dabbling at the time. Then in early 2009, I dropped out of college. Okay, I committed myself entirely to making money online. I mean, I literally became obsessed with it. I studied everything I could find. I tried every product I could get my hands on. But I wasn't getting anywhere, and I certainly wasn't making any money. I ended up spending my life savings at that time, over $40,000. I'd been saving it all my life on a high-level affiliate program with a company, and these guys put on a lot of live events. And I started going to these events, and at one time, I'm having lunch, right, and I'm sitting next to the company founder. He's just to my left, sitting right next to me. And he was wearing a big, shiny ring just like this. In fact, this is the actual ring. This is a photo of that ring this was back in 2009. And he notices me looking at this ring and he says, do you want to put it on? So I took it from his outstretched hand and I took a picture with my iPhone of me wearing it. And that's the picture you just saw. For the next year, I kept that picture on my phone and I looked at it at least 5 times a day. I was obsessed, not with the ring, but with what it represented. You see, in order to get that ring, you needed to make $100,000 in sales for that particular company. $100,000. That to me at the time, that just seemed like an incredible amount of money. That ring represented making it for me. It represented proving everyone wrong. It represented going from where I was, an outsider, to where I wanted to be, which was I wanted to be in the inner circle with the rest of the top earners in the industry. The guys and the ladies who they're making maybe $50,000 or more in sales a month. You hear about them all the time. The guys at the events who had these big rings. So I developed this Gollum-like obsession with getting that ring. Really, because it represented everything I wanted. I was working 10 to 12 hours a day, chasing after this, 7 days a week, trying everything I could do, every make money online product out there, because I wanted to do well marketing this company. I built websites, wrote articles, I tried affiliate programs, I built a small email list, but nothing ever really worked, and I became depressed. I started taking Zoloft, the antidepressant, every day, and I was actually seeing a shrink once a week, and this went on for a little while. I didn't leave my bedroom for days on end. See that picture there? That's actually from this time, early 2009. You might see that little piece of paper above the computer. That was the countdown to get these 100 sales so I could get the ring that represented making it in my eyes. And there I am kind of trying to pose as if, yeah, hey, look at me, I've got this online business. But the truth is I was just depressed and making nothing. But then out of this obsession came a discovery. You see, something different, something that would finally allow me to get that ring. Like a phoenix rising out of the ashes, I began creating the products, sales funnels, and infrastructure that would form the building blocks of this thing. I started doing it all bit by bit. And you see, this unique marketing system that brings in higher ticket sales that I was creating would pay out higher commissions than anything else out there, including that company that I was formerly in. I began actually making money online, and lots of it. I put this money back into buying more traffic, creating more offers, and hiring more staff and salespeople. And I started putting on even events all over the world. Here's a picture. This is one we did in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. You see me in the middle there. When about 200 people flying from all around the world. I mean, it was just unreal. This thing was taking off and it was working. And it was working for a lot of these people as well. My monthly revenue kept growing, and I kept reinvesting a huge portion of it all back into the business, traffic, infrastructure, everything. Flash forward to today, and that little system that I started working on just a few short years ago has turned into an international marketing powerhouse. I call it My Top Tier Business, or MTTB for short. And in just the last 12 months alone, MTTB has actually paid out over $5.2 million in real commissions to people like you. And in the next 12 months, it's even going to get bigger. We're going to take this to the next level. Now, what is MTTB? What's it all about? In a nutshell, it's a done-for-you direct sales system that sells top-tier or high price point products to your leads. You bring me leads and send them to my online sales funnels, and those leads buy one of my low price point offers, right? And you get a commission on these too. And then my phone sales team, they actually get on the phone with your buyers. And my phone sales team, many of whom are 6 or 7 figure earners. I'll be honest with you, out of the 15 or so we have, 2 of them are actually 7-figure earners, documented 7-figure earners. These guys, they're actually closing your leads on these high priced or top tier programs for you. You never have to pick up the phone. Now they get a percentage of the sale, and you get a big commission for doing nothing. I mean, you send the lead, that's it. Your commission will range from $1,000 to $5,000 depending on the program that's sold. This is the secret behind the success of MTTB and what makes it completely unique in our industry. There's really nothing else like it. If you've spent any time researching how to make money online, then you've probably seen a whole bunch of these like $37 push button riches clickbank offers. You know, the ones that promise a flood of mysterious traffic and commissions the instant you download that piece of software that, maybe they stole from some Russian hacker they met at a pop bar in Amsterdam. There's actually one out there that's kind of like that. Those offers give the industry a bad name, in my opinion. But more than that, they also set the bar pretty low. I mean, think about it. What's your commission on a $37 sale? Maybe a whopping $20. Wow. I mean, it's barely enough to cover your traffic cost, if that. Not exactly quit your job and buy a beach house kind of money. And definitely not the kind of money that you can build a real online business on. The thing is, most affiliate offers are stuck at this level because there's a low barrier to entry. For someone just getting started, it's simply easier to drive traffic to a $37 offer than to try and sell something or even find something at $1,000 or more. Until now. You see, my top tier business takes the hard part out of making high ticket sales by doing it for you. You just drive traffic to my pages and I take care of everything else. MTTB will automatically put your leads into tested and proven marketing funnels and convert your leads into buyers. And by the way, we also show you how to get leads. And then my sales team, they will pick up the phone and sell your leads into higher ticket programs for you. And each time they do, you will get 1K, 3K, or 5K deposited into your bank account. The entire sales process and infrastructure behind it, it's all done for you. With MTTB, you will never have to create your own products. You never have to set up your own websites or hosting. You never have to labor over your own sales funnels and try and work that out. You never have to deal with customers, returns, refunds, merchant accounts. You never have to pick up the phone and sell to people. Okay, if that's not your thing, good. You don't have to do that with this. Not only that, you will also get access to a personal coach and a state-of-the-art members area. In your members area, you will get access to a 21-step training program that will show you how to make your first big commission online. You'll get daily training lessons, videos, and webinars, and not stuff designed just to teach you more stuff. Actually, it's designed to go and get you more results, because that's what you want. Your personal coach's calendar and contact info. So you've always got someone there to help you one-on-one. And you get a 30-day traffic made easy plan that's going to show you how to easily get qualified traffic leads from sources like YouTube, Facebook, and Google. So it's all covered for you. Now, one thing, each of those 21 steps in the members area, they can be done in about 30 minutes a day, sometimes less, sometimes a little bit more. Now, you might be asking yourself, why? Why, Matt? Why would you be doing all of this if it's so good? Why would I give you a coach, do almost all the work for you, and pay you commissions of 1K to 5K? Why not just keep it all for myself? The truth is, it actually benefits me. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I'm some Mother Teresa and I'm doing this because I want to spread goodwill all around the world and that's the only motivation here, because that's not the truth. Now, of course, it makes me feel good when I see people making their first big commission online or holding a check, for tens of thousands of dollars if that happens. I actually do feel good about that. I love seeing that. I really do. But at the end of the day, I am a businessman. And if I don't turn a profit, my business doesn't work and we don't grow, we don't scale. So here's how the money is divided when you partner with me. The high ticket products that we're selling, they're actually split three ways. The high ticket products we're selling, they're actually split three ways. I get a cut around roughly 1/6 of the sale. The person on my phone sales team who closes the sale, they get a cut, it's around about 20%. And you get a commission, which is by far the lion's share. You get the biggest piece. Proportionately, like I just said, you actually get the biggest piece, and the reason I do that is because the more attractive that I make this offer to you right now, to you in the world, to people like you, then the more partners I get to promote my offers. And this results in a higher volume of sales. I make more money in the long run than if I try to make a bigger piece of the pie for myself up front, so I give more to you. And when things are set up this way, a couple very interesting things happen. Number one, you stop thinking like an affiliate and you start thinking like a business partner. Number two, my company works to make money with you, not just from you, but actually with you. We work to help you get sales. The results are astounding. Let me show you a few people that we've worked with. Here's John Chow. You see, that's the guy I'm shaking the hand of there in the suit. John, in that picture, he's holding a check. I'm not sure what the number is, but right now, he's made over $632,000 in total commissions with this system overall. And then there's a colleague of mine, Michael Force. Michael, former US Marine. Michael's averaged 7 figures a year for the last 10 years online. And he's now using this very system that I'm showing you right now to continue earning over 7 figures a year. And then there's Jonathan Budd, pictured here walking up to the stage to receive his check for over $118,000. I'll be honest with you, this is a slightly older photo. Jonathan had a huge following, sends out a few emails to his list. Certainly not typical, but he had a great following and he did very, very well for himself. Now these checks, they're very impressive, but I know what you're thinking. At least I think I do. I'm not a mind reader, but I'm going to take a guess at it. You're thinking something like this. Matt, you've just shown me 3 well-known gurus. How about some regular people? How about some people more like me? I thought you might ask me that. Here are just a few of the non-gurus who took my system, this very system I'm showing you now, and they ran with it. First of all, there's Ken Faminov. Ken calls himself a newbie. Okay, he got started fairly recently. He's earned over $34,000 in commissions with this system after only 8 months online. In his first 8 months online, 34 grand. It's not a fortune, but it's decent, right? Now, since then, Ken has made over $66,000 in total commissions with this system. There's him holding one of his checks that he got from it. Then there's Carolina Millen, a young lady from Chile who's, this is quite exciting actually, she just crossed $100,000 in total commissions. Now this is a little bit older, this photo, so you can see the check's only 72 grand, but she's actually earned over 100 grand. Mike Moran, who made over 6,000 in commissions in his first 30 days, posted this on my wall. He said he had a 1K, 3K, 5K commission, total 9K by using Matt's My Top Tier Business system. I like this part. He said, the best part is I did not have to make phone calls to make those sales. Matt's team handled all of it. Awesome. As of today, Mike, there he is on the left. He's made over 66,000, almost $67,000 in total commissions. Now, no, this should be blatantly obvious, and I shouldn't even have to say this, but I will. None of these results are typical. These people, they're workers. They actually did the work, they put in the effort, they followed the system, and that's why they got results. Don't assume that just because you're seeing this that suddenly you're going to start making millions of dollars. Okay, you've actually got to follow the system and do the work. But guys, also on top of the big commission checks, I'll also motivate you with other perks like these. Check this out. Carolina Millen got a Mercedes-Benz. She's standing next to a brand new Mercedes-Benz right there. She's from Chile. She didn't pay for that Merc. I'm paying for that Merc. She drives it around every single day. She doesn't pay the bill for the car. Junjun Lee, originally from China, now living in New York, he also got a brand new Merc. He doesn't pay for that either. John Chow got a really nice Merc. This one's somewhere around 120 or 130K, I'm told. He doesn't pay a cent for that. He drives this around, I think he's in Orange County, California. But it's a very nice car. David Jilks from my hometown of Perth, Australia. We've got people all around the world driving these things. Emmanuel, originally from Nigeria. Robbie, Family Guy, he got a family-sized Merc. And gets to drive and take his two kids in. People say that money can't buy happiness, but those people who got a free Merc, just look at their faces and they look pretty happy to me. I'll tell you how to get started in just a minute and how you can actually earn your own Mercedes and have me pay for it. But first, let's recap what you're about to get. Number one, you're about to get the internet's only done-for-you direct sales system that will deposit 1K, 3K, and 5K commissions into your bank account without you ever having to pick up the phone and sell. You just have to use the system and market the system. Number two, you will get personal one-on-one coaching with one of my top-tier coaches. This is huge. No one really does this. Very few systems or anything you see online, very few of them actually do this. We'll actually get on the phone with you, one-on-one, just you and the coach, and these are people who know what they're talking about. They're not clowns that we went to some high-pressure phone sales boiler room and we're just paying them on the side or something like that. These are actually people who work as part of my company. I know every single one of them. I know that they have the credentials to actually be coaching you. They will be working with you one-on-one, helping you get this up and running and being successful at it. You get daily training lessons, videos, and webinars. Again, the point of this is not to give you more stuff. It's to just say, hey, look, here's exactly what you need to go and do to start getting results. That's what this system's all about, results. Number four, you get 21 simple steps. 21 might sound like a lot, but you'll just breeze through them. They're all laid out very clearly. And these 21 simple steps, they will show you how to make your first high-ticket commissions online. Number five, this is probably one of the most valuable parts of it. You get a professional sales staff, phone sales team that will be there making sales to your leads for you. In other words, you don't have to pick up the phone. I don't know if you've ever tried selling on the phone before, but you might have to talk to 10 people before you get a yes. You don't ever have to do that again. We do the phone sales for you, and the team doing it for you happen to be very, very good at it. Number six, done for you product fulfillment, payment processing, and customer service. I handle all the grunt work for these programs that are sold to your leads. They will love these programs. Your leads will love these programs, but we do all the fulfillment. You don't have to mess around doing any of that. We do it all for you. You get access to a 30-day traffic made easy plan, and this is important. This is going to show you the most cutting-edge strategies for generating traffic online today. So this way you'll actually be able to make money with the system. Again, it's all laid out step by step, and you'll have a coach walking you through it and helping you to implement so you get these results. There's quite a lot here. And I could easily charge, and I'm sure you would agree with this, I could easily charge $1,000 or more for all of this and be more than justified. But I'm not going to do that. I want you to get on board with this today, right here, right now, so we can both start making a lot of money together. Okay, that's how we're going to make a lot more in the long term. I don't want price to get in the way of that. So for that reason, your investment today is just a small application fee of $49. That's it, $49. Once you take care of the $49 application fee, you'll be put in touch with your coach who will ask you 5 simple questions to make sure that you're a good fit for MTTB. You will not be sold anything on this call. That's not the point of the call. This call is more like a friendly interview. If we decide that this is not the right program for you, or you decide, because you're also interviewing us, no problem. We'll simply refund you $49. I'm not attached to that. Mainly the reason is we want to make sure that you're semi-serious and you're a real person. I could really care less about the $49. If we decide together after that call that this is a good fit for you, then great, you're in. Now, once accepted, you're going to get instant access to the online training area and you can start going through the steps right away. Your coach will be available to go over any questions you have. And note, your coach will be personally assigned to you, this is really cool, according to your time zone and country of origin. So for example, if you're in Australia, you're going to get an Australian coach. If you're in the US, you'll get a US or American coach. We have coaches in the UK, the US, and Australia. Those are the 3 main countries. So with those countries, we're able to cover most time zones. And also, guys, we're actually expanding into other countries with our coaches once we find the right people. So it's really awesome. You will actually have someone on your time zone who's easy to get a hold of. Now, once you're accepted, you will have to fill out a non-disclosure agreement. This is quite important. This agreement states that you will not share any of the information you learn in these 21 steps with outside parties. Some of the information, well, most of it in fact, that you're going to be getting, it's highly proprietary and it's for your eyes only. I've actually been developing this for close to, well, almost 5 years now, so I would like to keep it just within the system. Plus, you're really going to like this. I'm going to give you my no-risk $500 cashback guarantee. $500. Here's how it works. I'm so confident that this will work for you that I'm willing to back it up with a $500 cashback guarantee. Here's how it works. You take action now, you complete the application, you take care of your application fee. If you aren't accepted or you simply decide later that this isn't for you, whatever the reason, I'll gladly refund your $49 investment first. And on top of that, if you go through those 21 steps and you don't make a commission within 30 days of completing those 21 steps, then I will pay you $500 cash via PayPal or by check. This is directly out of my pocket. Now, in order to make this bold guarantee, and let's face it, that's about as bold as they come. I don't see too many people doing that these days. We have to have some solid ground rules. Here they are. Number 1, you need to go through each of these 21 steps on the day it's assigned to you. Okay, so if you decide, hey, I'm going to do this, and then you do nothing for 5 months, that doesn't count. Okay, you need to go through a step each day, but don't worry, they're nice and easy, and we're there to take you, we're there to work with you one-on-one each day. Now, if you skip a step or you step out of order, so for example, you don't do them in order or something like that, you forfeit the guarantee. I want you to go through one by one because we've laid it out so that you're not overwhelmed in the beginning. Slowly we review, okay, here's step 1, step 2, step 3. We make it easy because we want to see you do really well. So fair enough, if you agree that you can do those terms, then the $500 guarantee is in place. There's no risk here. There's absolutely no risk. In fact, all the risk is on me because if we don't deliver, if it doesn't work, I'm $500 out of pocket. Okay? Good. So go ahead, apply below to get started. You should see an application button appearing right now. Go ahead and click that. If you click that now, that's going to open in a new window. So don't worry, you'll still hear my voice. I'll still be talking. You'll still stay here with the video. Click it right now and open that in another tab so you can see it. When you hit that apply now button below, just below this video, click it now, you're going to see a page that looks a little bit like this. at least if you scroll down, if you click it, you'll see what I mean. Just click it and scroll down a little bit, and it will look something like this. It's a form, and it's asking you for your email, phone address, and credit card info for the $49 application fee. You can go ahead, start filling it out right now while I'm talking if you like, and then just click on next step. Remember, completely risk-free, and if you decide that this isn't for you after, we will refund you $49. Don't worry about that. So go ahead, click that, get started. After you fill out that form, talk to your coach. Okay, you will have all of their details. They'll also try and reach out to you too. We'll want to get both of you on the same call shortly so you can get started. And also, after you complete that form, right now, you're going to get instant access to the online members area. So you can actually get started right away. Now, your online members area, it's going to look like this. And this might not look like a lot. This is just a little screenshot I took, but believe me, if you scroll down, you're going to see all 21 steps. There's a lot of really good stuff inside of this. And we actually filmed this in Mexico, a large part of this program. So you'll see it's really nice videos that show you step by step. Just like you and me, I'm talking to you in front of a camera and just laying it out. Here's exactly what you need to do. And also, guys, go ahead, if you do it now, you will be able to get started immediately. So you don't have to wait, 3 days or anything like that. You can be getting started in 2 or 3 minutes from now if you want. Okay, so if you haven't already, click that button below, fill out the application form, and remember, you will get access to a direct sales marketing system that can deposit 1K, 3K, and 5K commissions into your bank account without you having to pick up the phone and make those sales. These are big commissions. You don't need too many of these commissions to start having a good month. You will get personal one-on-one coaching, okay, to walk you through the 21 steps that can get you to your first big commission online. If you've never made a $1,000 commission before, first time is always the best. I still remember my first time when I had my big commission. It's exciting. Okay, so we're going to help you get there with this system. Plus, I guarantee that you will make a commission within 30 days of completing those 21 steps, or I will pay you $500 cash out of my own pocket. I'm doing that more for your peace of mind, because I know you've seen a lot of offers before online. And I've seen a lot too. Very rarely are they willing to back up their big promises. So that's what I'm trying to do here, and I think you'll agree that's a damn good offer, if I may say so myself. So go ahead, click that button below, apply right now, start filling out the details, and I will see you in the members area very shortly. You still here? Okay, look. Here are just a few more of the people. I just want to show you this because if you're not taking action, maybe you're wondering, well, is this real? Are more people getting results? So I want to show you a few people that I partnered with from all over the world who made commissions with MTTB. Let's have a look at a few more. Scott. Scott's over there in the States. Again, guys, I'm from Australia. I should have mentioned that at the start. But Scott's from the States, and he's made over $27,000 with this. Not a fortune, but still, it's pretty decent. Junjun Lee. This photo is actually old, and so is this number, but at the time, he'd done over $86,000 in commissions. Junjun is an action taker. Young guy, like myself, he just took massive, furious action. And I always love seeing him get the checks whenever we do the events. David Jokes from Perth, Australia, over $61,000. David's got a young family, so I'm sure that came in handy and continues to come in handy as he builds that up. Brian Price, the former engineer. Brian's actually on my team as well, on our corporate team, but he started off as a partner in this system. Today, in commissions on the side, okay, just on the side, almost $64,000. Terry Lamb. Terry's a machine. He just takes a lot of action. All of these people take action. That's why they get results. But Terry is up over $175,000. Andrea Good said, this is quite exciting. She's actually getting quite close to $100,000. It's always great when we see people cross that barrier. You can see the photo is actually a little bit older. That's July 2013. She was just under $64,000 there, but at the time of making this video, I'm actually in a hotel room in Bangkok, Thailand, here on holidays. But at the time right now, she's up to exactly $92,000 in pure commissions. Rob Paris, Rob, this is another guy. Again, all of these people, I just want to point this out, at one point in time, they're sitting right where you are sitting right now, listening to my voice, thinking, should I do this, should I not? And they decided to trust that little voice, click the button, and just fill out their details. Took them maybe 30 seconds to type in. They filled out their details and they got started. Maybe they had a little bit of fear, but they just did it anyway. And now they're pretty happy they did it. Rob is up to over $40,000 in commissions. Now I can't tell you exactly how long Rob has been in this system. I don't know the exact number, but I know for a fact it's under half a year. And he's been doing it. He didn't do much in the beginning, but then he just started suddenly using the system, and he's been doing very, very well lately. Sue and Jerry Smart from Australia, over $55,000. This couple, I'll just tell you a little bit about Sue and Jerry. If you were to talk to these people, they would tell you themselves they are not technical one bit. Okay, and I say that kindly, but they are not one bit even slightly technical. In other words, they're not like some young internet marketing guru kid who knows how to do PPC and everything like that. They don't even really use the computer that much, but they were still able to get very decent results with this system. Okay, so we do make it simple, and don't think that you have to have some degree in computer science, because you certainly don't. I got started in this industry with really no clue how to do internet marketing, and I've never been really much of a technical person, but I figured it out, and we made it really easy so you can too. Osahan from Nigeria, over $30,000. I'll show you his story, because sometimes I get the question, well, I'm from this country or I'm from that country. Can I do it? It doesn't matter where you are in the world, because this is internet marketing. Your leads, your traffic can come from all around the world. I can be here right now where I'm here in Bangkok. I'm here for like a 2-week holiday, but I can be here in the hotel room operating the business and making sales from someone in the Netherlands or the States or anywhere in the world. It's pretty cool. So it doesn't matter where you're from, you can do well. Mitch McCargan. Mitch was actually a college student, like I was when I got started. And he couldn't do this full time in the beginning, like a lot of people can't. So he just did it on the side. I think he did like 30 minutes or 60 minutes an evening while he was doing his studies. I think he's now finished his studies, but he's up to almost $32,000. These people, and even myself, really we are nothing special, not one bit. We're just regular people who took action and applied what was taught in this same system that I'm now offering you right now, MTTB. That's all it is. And I just know I've been where you are right now. There's that doubt. Okay, you hear the big spiel, you hear the big presentation, and you've seen so many of them, and so have I, that you start to ask questions like, is it too good to be true? Does it really work? Can I do this? Will I be able to do this? Maybe those people there on stage, they've got something I don't. I'm telling you, they're just regular people. All the people getting results with this are regular people, but they just take consistent action and they actually applied what we taught. The only reason you won't get results is if you don't apply what you're showing, okay? And that's why we have a one-on-one coach to work with you and hold your hand. And you could be next. You could be next at one of our next live events. You could be getting invited to come and actually accept a big check on stage. And I love doing that. I love seeing new faces come to our events and get their first big check. So look, I mean, you can do nothing. You can stay stuck where you are right now. And I mean, if you're watching this video, you obviously have a reason why you're here. You're obviously not 100% satisfied with what you're doing right now, maybe financially or at work. So you can continue that if you like. You can just move on. You can just walk off and close this video out. Or you can click that button right now. It's going to open in a new page, and you can apply for MTTB. You can be started in 2 minutes from now. You can join a growing international community of successful home business entrepreneurs who range from all ages, all kinds of different backgrounds. The choice is yours. It's right there in front of you right now. You have it within your power by just twitching your fingers a little bit and typing in your details and actually applying. It's an easy decision, and it's a very small gap from where you are right now to where you want to be. But you need to take action. Go ahead, apply below right now, click that button, and let's get you started. Really? You're still here? Look, if you haven't applied yet, then you probably still have a question that hasn't been fully covered yet. So here are answers to some of the most common questions that we get about MTTB. Number one, this is the first and the biggest one. Can I really do this if I have no experience online? Let's say I've never done this before. Can I do it? The answer is yes. My top tier business is designed to work for anyone, even if they have no computer skills and have never made a commission online before. A lot of our members who make commissions are making them for the first time. Some of them have been trying for years. Literally, we've had people who've been trying for 4 or 5 years to do internet marketing and to actually make money. And this is the first system where they ever actually receive a real commission into their bank account, which is always a great feeling for me, but they love it. Like I said, your first commission, especially your first top tier commission, 1K or 3K or even 5K, there's nothing else like it. Okay, it's just an awesome feeling. In fact, one of my earliest students that I ever had, his name was Charles O'Donnell, and it's funny me calling him a student because I'm 26 at the time of making this video, and Charles, who's 78 years young, I should say, not old, 78 years young, he's made his first $1,000 online with my training. I tell you that because whatever your excuse is, I'm too old, or I'm not technical, or I don't have time, or these things never work for me, whatever excuse that you're making up right now and you're telling yourself, that's all it is. It's an excuse, and you don't have to accept it. Okay, you're the only one who's accepting it. You just make a decision. I'm not going to accept any excuses anymore. I'm going to take action, and you do it. I did that myself a long time ago, a few years ago. It's made me a multi-millionaire today. Okay, and I say that not in a boastful way, but everything in my life right now that I have, it all started with a very, very small decision. It's fascinating when you think about it. It's a little thought in your mind. Right now you might be having that little thought right now. Could this actually work? Could I actually do this? Should I give it a go? Should I actually try this and go ahead and apply? Should I actually do this right now and fill out my details and apply? And that little thought, the funny thing is, 1 year from now you can look back and you can think, I am so glad that I trusted my gut and I trusted that thought and I actually took action. Unlike the 98% of people who just walk off and never take action in their life. They're too scared to take action. I actually did it, and here I am finally making really good money online, and it's changed my life. That's where it all starts, and that's how it can be for you. If a 78-year-old self-confessed computer illiterate guy like Charles can do this, then surely you can do it too. Okay, surely you can do it too. Next question. I'm really busy. Will I have time to make this work? Great question. If you have a busy schedule, MTTB is perfect for you because that's the whole point of it. It can be done in your spare time before or after work, on the weekend, on your own lunch break. if it's funny, a lot of our students, a lot of our clients who actually do this, they do it while at their jobs. And we won't tell your boss, but it's this is how you can get out of that job if you start making commissions on the side and you build it up. That's how some people are able to exit their job. But here's the whole point. Everything with this system, you heard me say it in the video, it's all done for you. It's virtually all done for you. Not completely, but virtually all done for you. Most of it's done for you. What you need to do is you just need to send leads. We show you how to send leads. Okay, but we do all the follow-up. We do the marketing, the phone sales follow-up, all of that stuff. We charge all the, we do all the merchant fees, handle all the banking, product fulfillment, live events. You don't have to do all of that. And from experience, I can tell you, you probably wouldn't want to do that. It's a lot of work, and you've got to be very passionate about this if you want to take that on and make that your life. Most people don't. I do myself, but most people don't. You probably don't want to. You just want something you can do on the side that's going to make you decent money. Okay, and this is it. You can do this on the side. I'd recommend at a bare minimum, just put 30 minutes a day into this. You don't need to do it 7 days a week, but try and do it most days and build it up. Obviously, if you want to make millions and millions of dollars, you're going to have to devote a lot more time. Okay, the more money you want to make, yes, it is going to take a little bit more time, but you don't have to suddenly do this full time. You can start this with whatever your schedule is right now, and you can get it up and running. Now, each step, like I said, it takes about 30 minutes or less. Sometimes it will take more. Some of them have videos that might take you a little bit longer. But if you miss a step, you can make it up by knocking out a couple of steps the next day, and that's okay. Okay, as long as you try and complete those 21 steps within the 21 days, because that's part of the $500 cashback guarantee. Okay, so try and do those 21 steps within 21 days. If you forget to do one day, then just do 2 the next day. It's really not that hard. Will I really be able to get a refund or the cashback guarantee? Fair enough. I want to do something that, and I'm just making this up off the top of my head, to be honest. No one ever really does this. My office that I work out of, it's 755 Albany Highway. That's in Victoria Park, the suburb in Perth, Western Australia. That's where I work. That's where my business is based. We are a real business, and yes, we do honor refunds. We have a support desk. We actually have around 25 people on staff. We're a real company. If you ever want a refund for MTTB, it's very easy. You go to support. Now, every email that I send you, and if you're watching this, chances are you're on my list, so you get my emails. Every email that I send you has the link to support at the bottom of the email. So it's really easy to get in touch with support. And when you join MTTB, I'll tell you where support is too. In fact, I'll tell you right now, it's myonlinebusinessempire.com/support. But the question is, will I really be able to get a refund? Yes. If you decide this is not for you for any reason, your $49 investment will be returned to you. No questions asked. We're not going to fight you on a $49 charge because, like I said, it's an application fee, more to see that, okay, you're actually serious, you're a real person. The truth is, guys, we actually pay most of that out in commissions. 90% in a lot of them. Okay, so we don't make our profit. Any profit that we make, we do not make it on $49. I really don't. $49, if you decide it's not for you, like 2 days from now, you can have that back. That's not an issue whatsoever. But on top of that, if you go through the 21 steps and you don't make a commission within 30 days of completing them, okay, then I will pay you $500 cash via PayPal, or if you don't have a PayPal account, you know, we can do you a check, or we can work something out to get it to you. Now, I've got to point out, that's within 30 days of actually completing the 21 steps. Once you complete those 21 steps, we will take you to the 30-day traffic program, okay? And that's really easy. That's you putting in time each day. Again, it's like a bonus course within MTTB. I actually didn't really go into a lot of detail about that part of the course in this video because, well, it's like a bonus. Okay, it's meant to be a bonus surprise. But basically that shows you how to start sending leads so you can actually monetize the system. And that's all you need to do. Now, once you've completed that, so you've got 30 days after doing the 21 steps, if you haven't made a commission yet, and you can show us that you met the terms, and they're very simple terms, $500 to you, okay? We do that because, again, I'm very confident that this works. I know that if you take action and you take this somewhat seriously, you're going to do well. Okay, and I just want you to feel absolutely comfortable. So I'm putting the risk on my shoulders rather than asking you to take any risk whatsoever. Next question. I have a full-time job. Can I make money with this in my spare time? Yes, many of our students start out doing this in their spare time. They're working on their laptop from home. They're putting in maybe a little bit of extra time on the weekends. You will have to put in some time, but this can be done on your schedule whenever is convenient for you. I'm not great with technology and have very basic computer skills. Can MTTB work for me? I'm going to tell you something. The average demographic, and I was actually kind of surprised to find this out, but the average demographic of the person who actually joins MTTB and gets started, it's someone between the age of 40 and 65, which totally surprised me because I'm actually 26 and I thought, well, maybe younger people will relate to me and we'll have a younger audience, but it's actually an older audience. And don't get me wrong, I mean, we have 18-year-olds, we have 81-year-olds, we have people from all ages, all over the place. But most people who get started with MTTB, they're not like 21-year-olds who've been brought up on computers. Okay, they don't really have a very strong background in technology. They know how to use email and very basic things like that, Google, but that's about it. So will this actually work for someone like that? The answer is absolutely. Believe it or not, back when I started in this business, I had I had very poor computer skills. I'll tell you a little funny story. I was actually at university. I don't know if I told you, but I was doing commerce and economics. Okay, a double degree, and I never finished it. I dropped out to do internet marketing. But one of the units I had to take was computer science, and I hated computers. So I chose the very most basic one I possibly could, the easiest, least advanced course, like a really basic one. And I remember doing that class. That was either for, I think it was for half a year or a quarter of a year that it went for. I got 51%. Okay, I got 51%. If I'd got below 50%, I would have failed and I would have had to do it again. To this day, I'm convinced that the professor who actually gave me 51%, they did it because they kind of felt sorry for me and they thought I was a nice guy, because I'd actually, I'd become, I guess, even though I was useless at computers, I'd become maybe one of their favorites. I don't know, because I showed up to classes. But I'm not naturally good with computers, and people sometimes find that hard to believe. I've gotten fairly adequate with it, but that's through practice. So it doesn't matter where you are right now. It doesn't really matter. As long as, I mean, if you're watching this video, if you found your way to this video, you know enough about computers to get started. Whatever you need to learn, we'll show you along the way. You're going to have your own coach working with you on the phone or on Skype, working with you one-on-one. The cool thing is, if you haven't used Skype before, we'll show you how. But the really cool thing is, with Skype, your coach can actually share their screen so you can see it on your screen, almost like it's a video. And they can show you exactly where you need to click. They can say, all right, you go here, click there, do this, do that. It's almost like they are sitting there in your office side by side, and you're both looking at your computer, like you're looking at it right now if you're on a computer and not an iPhone or something. But they're right there, holding your hand, shoulder by shoulder, showing you and just pointing and saying, hey, here's what you need to do. That's what you need in the beginning. That's what I needed when I got started, and I didn't have it, and that's why I struggled a lot. But that's why this is so different. This is the only system out there that actually does it. That's why I set up MTTB to be easy for anyone to do, even if they have very basic computer skills. Is my information secure? Okay, you want to go ahead. You've clicked that button below, and again, it's going to open in a new window. So click it now. You'll still be able to hear my voice. You put in your name, email address, and now you're putting in your Visa or your MasterCard, credit card details, and you're wondering, is this all secure? Go to that page where you're entering your card details and look up the top in the website address. You should see at the start a little lock sign, or you should see HTTPS. Now what that means is it's Secure Socket Layer Hosting, SSL. I know that probably sounds like another language, but what that means is your details are encrypted. We take that stuff very, very seriously. Okay, so your data is safe and secure. We do not sell your data to anyone. Okay, we keep it very private. We respect it. If you ever want to unsubscribe, you can, but we do not share that with anyone. We actually don't even see your credit card details either. That's encrypted. We see the last 4 numbers, but that's it. And that's just so we can, if we ever have to communicate with you, we can tell you which card it was. But all of your details are safe and secure. Now, where are your terms of use, earnings, disclaimers, and privacy policies? Well, no one actually ever really asks us this question, but I thought I'd include it. Down the bottom. It should be down the bottom of the website if you want. You can read the terms of use, earnings disclaimer, and our privacy policy if you want to see that. So again, let's just recap what you're getting and wrap this up. Number 1, you're getting the internet only done for you direct sales system that will deposit 1K, 3K, and 5K commissions into your bank account without you ever having to pick up the phone. I should add, provided you actually market the system and take action, obviously. But if you're willing to do that, that's what the commissions are. That's how it works. Number 2, you're getting personal one-on-one coaching with one of my top tier coaches. They are there to help you. They are there to see you, to help you do well. Why? The truth is, when you bring them leads and they get you sales, You get a commission, but they actually get a commission too. They're selling on your behalf. They want to see you do well because that's actually how they're compensated. I set it up that way so everyone's working in the same direction. Like I said before, we're making money selling with you, okay, working with you, rather than just selling to you, if you get what I mean. Long term, we make a lot more money from our partners who do really well. So I showed you examples. For example, I showed you John Chow, over $600,000 in commissions, which obviously, again, I have to add, it's not even remotely typical, but he's someone who took a lot of action. A lot of action. Now, John, he's made over $600,000. Coaches selling to his leads have also made a lot of money, and I've also done pretty well out of that too. So you've got these three different separate parties, but they're all working for the same reason, right? To get sales. So your coach is there to see you do well. I want to stress that. Number 3, daily training lessons. When I say daily, I think that's 6 days a week. I don't think there's any on Sundays, just to be completely upfront with you. But Monday to Friday for sure, daily training lessons, videos, and webinars. And again, it's not about giving you more stuff to do because, God knows you don't need more info products to watch. You don't need to just be watching videos and not taking action. You need to be getting told exactly what to do, exactly what's going to bring in results, and actually talking to someone one-on-one, a real person who actually knows what they're talking about and can guide you through this system and help you get set up and making money with it. You get access to the 21 simple steps. These are the actual core steps in the system, and they're going to show you how to make your first top tier commissions online. That includes your first $1,000 commission if you've never done that. Okay, you get a professional sales staff that will make phone sales for you. You just send leads, we call your leads back on your behalf, and we make sales for you. Why? Because we also get a commission too. Okay, so it's win-win for both of us. Done for you product fulfillment, payment processing, and customer service. I handle all the grunt work for the program sold to your leads. You get access to a 30-day Traffic Made Easy plan that will show you the most cutting-edge strategies for generating traffic online today. You can see a visual representation of everything you're getting right there. There's a lot. Go ahead, click that button below right now to apply. Okay, it's going to open in a new window. Start filling out your details right now, because once you do, very shortly, like within a couple of minutes, you will be in the members area of MTTB and you can get started. Okay, you can see what this is all about. You can see, okay, what are these secrets to actually getting these top tier commissions? We'll show you. So long as you follow the training and you actually use this system that we're going to show you, this does work. Okay, this does work. So long as you actually do the steps. I can't stress it enough. Do the steps. Okay, take action. That's how you get results. There's no risk on your part, since I'm offering a full money back guarantee and I'm actually taking all the risk on my shoulders. Okay, you're risking nothing here. You're doing a one-time $49 application fee. That's it. And then we're getting on the phone with you. We're coaching you through those 21 steps, and we're showing you how to do this business and how to make this work. Click the button below to apply now. Take a few seconds to fill out your details, and let's get you started.